This is Verbal on Life, baby. Here we go again.
And here we go. Welcome to Verbal on Life, and we are back. And we got to give our opinion about Jada Smith and Will Smith because it's really out of hand right about now. And we got to talk about it. But my name is Noel.
My name is Nate No Filter. Welcome to Verbal on Life.
All right. And we up to 587 subscribers. Guys, thank you, all of you who subscribe. If this is your first time here, please help a channel out. Go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And we blowing up little by little.
Yeah, subscribe, get the content. You know, we giving you how you want it, and we speak the truth, and we funny at the same time. So please subscribe and follow us on Verbal on Life.
And the trick is not to give up. So we're going to continue to give you guys content, and hopefully you're entertained by today's video. So Jada Pinkett and Will Smith, what's happening is insane. I'm thinking Will Smith is playing 4D chess. Like, that man is a genius. And little by little, we're learning more about it. Because in my opinion, when people are in a relationship, they don't got to tell the public. You don't got to tell people what you're going through with your wife, and your wife don't got to talk about you. You know what I mean?
I mean, it's a breaking point, though. I mean, if it's planned, it has to be a breaking point. Because I understand they're entertainer. I like what they're doing. If it was planned, which I think it was, it's perfect. Nobody got to know they shit. They're doing an awesome thing. But the way they're going about it, it's like now the females are going to start doing the same thing. I'm going to do the Will Smith on your ass.
I'm thinking, because if it's planned, you know, if you stop and think about it, Will Smith has always done his own thing and made millions. The man is a giant. Like, when everybody was doing hip hop and rap music and being tough and rough, he didn't do that. He was doing the nicely, no cursing, and
he created his own lane. Yeah.
The man is a genius, and his lane worked. He was different than all the other rappers. So you know what I mean? So he does his own thing. So this whole thing,
he's ahead. I'm gonna be honest. He's ahead of the game. Without Will Smith, it wouldn't be a Jada. So they both, you know, they playing a role for each other. But if it's planned,
I'm confused about it, because the whole idea of we're not breaking up because we promised each other, I don't get that what's happening there. Like, he's not breaking up with her because they promised not to break up, but they just separated. Why don't you break?
Or you know what it is? Probably Will Smith is delusional. He don't want to admit it, because Jada said they've been separated for 6 years. I'm talking about 6 years. That means before the slap, this man just slapped Chris Rock for no reason. I said, let me take advantage. This is gonna help my relationship. Ah!
You see, that's another thing. Here's my theory about the slap. I'm thinking Chris Rock and Will Smith, they're good friends. And because of that slap, Chris Rock got millions of dollars.
Man.
So I don't know if they talked about it. And this is like a backstage thing. Because Will Smith was not married to his wife.
No.
They were not married. And
they wasn't living together. They wasn't living together. She said it. They wasn't living together.
So,
and I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you. I heard a comedian, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Cat Williams, that he predicted it. He said it has to be two giants in the industry for the thing to work. So right now, Chris Rock is declining on his career. Will Smith as well. So they needed something to promote and get revenue. What's the biggest stage? The Golden or the Oscar. Sorry about that, the Oscar. They did it right in the right stage at the right time. They planned that shit. Fuck it, they planned that.
You know what? I gotta agree with you. Now, thinking back, I think they planned it. Because at the end of the day, who's losing? Jada. Because right now, everybody's looking at Jada as a maniac. You know, and now Will Smith, everybody feels sorry for him, and everybody feels sorry for Chris Rock. And what does that mean? They're making money off of this.
And you know what? For those people that are doubting my intelligence, they're gonna question it. This is the rebuttal. How come he ain't sued? How come Chris Rock didn't sue? See what I'm saying? This is why he didn't sue. Because he needed to get the money. He needed a year to think about it. Fuck that shit. It's Hollywood. It's Hollywood.
That's another thing. Will Smith is an amazing actor. This man could get you to believe whatever he wants. He knows how to do it. So, you know what? I gotta agree with you. He didn't sue because of that. They talked about it, and they can't say nothing. You gotta keep it in the hush because that's how it works. It's Hollywood. Yo, Cat Williams is a genius for coming up with that.
He said it in an interview. I'm telling you. And Jada, I gotta give it to Jada. She's playing the part as well because she's acting like, oh, I'm shocked. I was surprised. So they all act, all three of them. They know how to get the bag.
And
they got talking about it.
Now that Jada's coming up with a book, I don't even know if Will Smith was the one who told her to come up with a book. Let's do a tour and let's make more money out of it.
Yeah, they both got a book. They both got a book.
Take a look at how Will Smith is reacting now. Look how he looks.
Let me see his acting skills.
Fun fact about me. I can take a nap almost anywhere.
Notification. Everybody, yo, Will Smith, what the hell's going on? Jada's wilding out. Bitch said that she wanted to resuscitate Tupac.
As you can see, he's letting people know that he's okay. He is doing just fine. So it's like, we don't know if he got a girl. We don't know if he's dating other women. We don't know anything in real life about Will Smith. So,
I mean, they're going to continue. Will Smith has got a plan. He ain't going to let go of Jada. Jada's not going to let go of him. Now, one thing I like about Jada, she came to the Bronx to talk to Fat Joe and get her TS. A lot of people asking what TS stand for. Tupac Shakur. She came to get her sneakers.
And that's another thing. Her talking about Tupac, which we all now know, it's a lie, in my opinion. Like, I don't think she did everything that she says she did, and they're already putting it out there on the internet. Like,
and she lucky. I'm about rest in peace to Tupac Shakur mom, because she's not here to verify all that bullshit they talking about. Because damn, I don't understand. It's crazy. When Tupac was in jail, Madonna was visiting him. She said that he offered to get married. It's like, I don't understand, man. It's just crazy.
Not only that, but Tupac had a girlfriend and got married while he was in Rikers Island. So they showed the girl that he married while he was in Rikers Island. So it's like, at what point does Tupac get married in Rikers Island and sees Jada at the same time? So everybody putting out the truth of what's going on out there.
I think she capping, son. She capping. Oh, man.
So this is going through some. Here's a video of a guy who talks about it. Let's take a look at the video and then we can talk about it.
Remember, we allegedly all the information we give. But go ahead, boom.
I've avoided talking about this Jada Pinkett Smith situation because I like to get messy, but contrary to popular belief, I actually value the sanctity of marriage. And whatever 15 or 20,000 views that I may get from making a video about her isn't really worth the negative impact that my videos may have on their marriage. So I just try to avoid it. Right? So when she came on the internet and did an interview, essentially blaming Will Smith and throwing him under the bus for slapping Chris Rock on her behalf, I ignored it.
I did that eye roll, not so much for me, and I think this is really important, but the fact that there could be a jab at alopecia.
Will then went on a profane tirade warning Chris not to mention his wife's name. Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time. I'm like, what is going on right now?
My wife's
name out of your mouth, right? And I'm like, but now I'm really worried for Will because I don't know what's going on.
What viewers did not see at the time, while Oscar clips were being shown, was Chris Rock leaning over the stage to talk to Jada.
And Chris looks to me and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about Will.
What's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old shit. That's all I could think to say, right? And I couldn't really take in his apology.
That man slapped Chris Rock after you rolled your eyes at Chris Rock making a joke about you. And Will Smith lost a lot behind that. He lost some deals, right? He's banned from the Academy. But now you're doing interviews and saying he didn't do that because of me. He did that to serve his own ego. What kind of wife are you? I could have made a 10-minute think piece about that, but I ignored it. And when she went on various other podcasts and talked about how her and Tupac were soulmates, even though she's still currently married to Will Smith.
I think this kind of romanticized idea of like a soulmate, you know?
You know what? I'm not even going to listen to her because this young lady, she's a maniac coming up with all this fake.
I mean, I feel that she creating this thing, illusional world in her mind, and the fucked up shit that she got kids. Her kids are going to look at this like, yo, I'm fucking Michael Jackson loved me. Michael Jackson, you know what I'm saying? Every time he's singing, look in the camera, he was talking to me. A lot of cuckoo, yo.
Look, take a look at the girl that we didn't know. A lot of people didn't know Tupac married. Listen to this clip.
Photo of Tupac in jail. But who is this that he is pictured with?
Shakur's
Today,
wife.
I'm going to tell you that is Tupac's secret wife. Tupac, before he went to prison, met a woman named Keisha Morris in a nightclub in New York. Tupac grew fond of Keisha Morris and even named his daughter in the film Poetic Justice Keisha after her. When Tupac went to prison, Tupac ended up marrying Keisha in prison in 1995.
Very nice,
However,
very
after
gentle.
10 months of being together, when Tupac got released from prison and joined death row, it is believed that Keisha and Tupac did not get to see each other as much because of Tupac's busy schedule in death row. As a result, Keisha and Tupac annulled their marriage.
I was married. I ain't married no more.
This is a classic.
So you see, I never knew that Tupac was married.
Exactly. They keep that shit in the hush, you know?
And now Jada talking about that he proposed to her while he was in jail. So it's not adding up.
I'm telling you, they plan shit. Jada's planning that shit. Tupac Shakur mom is not here to verify. His brother's still alive. So he might be saying, oh, she bugging.
And that's another problem. She's talking about a guy that's dead and cannot verify what she's saying. So she could say whatever she wants. She could make up whatever she wants and nobody can prove her wrong because the guy's not here. But unfortunately, the internet is forever, and a lot of people are coming out saying, hold up, this is not adding up. This makes no sense. So
I'm telling you, man, I don't know, man. Jada got to chill. She teaching the kids and the females the wrong thing. Don't be obsessed like that. Shit. Now that I think about it, my math teacher back in the days in high school, she loved me. She always tell me, raise your hand. She always pointing at me. That bitch loved me.
hey, but it's not adding up, and that's our opinion. The truth bomb that Nate No Filter just dropped is crazy about Cat Williams, who saw all of this coming and just put it out there, and he was right.
Put it out there before it happened. I'm telling you, man, it's all orchestrated. Everything is planned. It's Hollywood. They're all in Hollywood. And is it working? Yeah, for certain people to believe it. Yeah, entertainment. Entertain.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, what I was thinking is maybe Will Smith is doing this to save his net worth or to save his money, because he's worth, it says here, what, $350 million?
He's worth, right?
Yeah, his net worth is $350 million.
Yeah, he got a lot of company. He's a businessman. He been rich. Yo, he been in his bag years. Remember, and he did music, videos. Now he got a water company with his son. Will Smith is the shit. He is, but we don't need to tolerate all this humiliation in front of all of us. Man, she cutting that man's penis. Like, what the hell? Like, yo, be a man about it. Enough is enough, man. How many people you gotta be slapping?
That's what happened with your public figure. You know, it got us, people who admire Will Smith, defending him. And some people say, yeah, destroy him, girl. You got this, girl. You know, the feminists.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, Will Smith is a genius. I think he's playing 3D chess. He knows what he's doing.
Now, I'm going to be honest. You know how I respect both of them? And let's say next year they come up in the stage and say, listen, guys, we was doing an experiment, but this is our concept. If they come up with that and I called it out first, that'd be nice. Trust me. That'll blow up in people's mind. We were just bored. We came out with a script. This is our movie. Oh,
I can't wait to see the movie, the Will Smith movie. Like, what happened? I want to hear what's the backstory. Like, who planned this? Who's the genius that came up with this? Get everybody talking about them.
Yeah.
And
I called it out first. The Jada Smith saga continue. Boom.
Verbal on a life.